Well, it is another day of exhausting work for me as we are off to Bay Springs Marina.
Well, we made it to Bay Springs Marina, right at the very bottom of Bay Springs Lake, next to the Witten Lock, which we'll be going through. Plan is to go through it tomorrow morning. We'll have 3 locks before we get to Midway Marina in Fulton, Mississippi is where our next stop is. We had an option of staying here one more day, and it is enticing. I mean, it's very pretty here. And we certainly could do that, but football on Sunday, and both the Chiefs and the Chargers are playing, so we want to be home, or not home, but in Midway Marina tomorrow evening, so that we'll have Sunday to camp out and watch football. So that's the plan going in. The electric, so far, as we mentioned earlier, is fixed and seems to be doing well. The only outstanding thing we haven't dealt with yet is getting that dinghy off and trying it, and we are running out of time. So that has definitely got to happen at Midway. There's no we do it here, but the way the boat is parked in a spot that doesn't allow us to get the dinghy off very easily and get it around the boat in order to get it out. And the locks can get pretty backed up, so I called them today, and they want us to get there, fairly early tomorrow. So that's the plan. So tonight we're going to have dinner, relax, enjoy this wonderful scenery, and off in the morning. Well, welcome to Midway Marina here in Fulton, Mississippi, which is about 20 miles from Tupelo, the home of
Elvis Presley.
The birthplace of Elvis Presley. Yep. So today's really nice out. It's going to be in the high 70s. So we got a couple things on the agenda. One is to watch football. Got a whole day of football ahead of us, so looking forward to that. Looking for a Chiefs win and a Chargers win. And we're gonna do the dinghy.
We're gonna try to record that endeavor, so it may be
it may be on World's Most Funniest Videos or whatever that show is. Who knows? We may end up winning a $10,000 prize or something. Hopefully not. I'd just as soon have that go without incident today. But we got some backup here in case we, 1, can't get the dinghy started, or 2, can't get it back up on the boat. We got some help here at the marina that I'm sure we can enlist to help us get it back up there. But we've been here, came in yesterday after we got the previous video talked about getting our electrical fix, which is great. And we met up with a bunch of loopers. This entire dock down here, that entire dock was filled with boats yesterday, all loopers, and I think a group of 5, 6?
Yeah, 5.
5 left this morning, 7 a.m. for Columbus, Mississippi. We're expecting rain showers tomorrow and high winds on Tuesday, so we're going to camp out here until Wednesday morning. We'll tell you more about that trip later on, but it's going to be a long haul. So, but should be a good day today. Looking forward to it.
Yep, we already did a run.
Yep,
did a 2.5 mile run, which was exhausting,
agonizing. But now I can feel good about eating chili dogs later.
There you go.
All right.
Take care.
Hey, we just completed our dinghy adventure. So, and how do you think it went?
I think it went really good. We ultimately we succeeded. That's all that counts.
Yes. And I'm sure you'll see some video on that, but it 3 parts to the dinghy. It's getting the dinghy off, getting Sophie on the dinghy, and getting the dinghy put back up. 2 of the 3 went really well. One, not so much.
And we can all bet you guys can guess which part that was, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. So anyway, so the dinghy went off well. Not a problem. The davit system works great for getting the dinghy off, let me tell you. And then we the motor started right up. Third or fourth pull, it started right up. So we had the motor running, and I took it for a quick spin, and then I came back and we loaded Sophie on it and went for a nice ride. And she seems to be pretty comfortable on it, actually, for her first time. She seems a lot more comfortable on that than she did like on our golf cart or our UTV when we take her on that. So hopefully she'll get real used to the dinghy and like it. Getting the dinghy back up was the issue, and we struggled. It's heavy.
Really heavy, really, and we struggle mightily, and it's awkward.
Yeah. So, and I'll throw my back out if I had to keep doing that. So anyway, we were struggling with it, and the guy across the way was waxing his boat, gentleman we met, and he came over and said, hey, we have a 11-foot dinghy with a 15 horsepower motor on it. It's even heavier than yours, and we get it up right away. It's easy. And he said we just use these ratchet kind of clamps or whatever they're called. And he goes, I'll go bring one. So he brought one over and showed us how to use it, and that's the way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. So tomorrow we're off to get 2.
Yes. Get some other errands to run. We're going to grab the courtesy car and do the errands and find those for sure.
For sure.
Go to Tupelo to probably have to pick that up. So, but excited that the dinghy works. Sophie gets in it, and now we have a solve for getting it back up on the boat.
Always important to have a functional dinghy on board.
Yes. So we're good to go. And so today, the rest of the day, we're just going to watch some football and hang out. Tomorrow is supposed to be rain and cool, so we're gonna hang tight tomorrow, and then the next day is supposed to be really windy and get down in the high 20s at night. So we're gonna stay put that day too, and head out first thing on Wednesday morning. And we have a long slog on that day, so, and we'll explain more about that at a later video.
We are going to go into town tomorrow, use the courtesy car to pick up the ratchets and some other items that we need. So we'll be able to get that. Maybe some provisions, since we may be anchoring out for a few days in the next week. So that's it for now, and Operation Dinghy successful. Yee-hee!
Finally, I got to go for a ride. I don't know what took them so long or why so many bad words had to be used to get me here. This is so fun.